All right, everyone. Today we are reacting to Red Velvet Cosmic. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. This is going to be a cool concept. I do want to talk about something in a second, but I'm trying to play the subtitles, but for some reason it's not working at all. I guess YouTube just, it's broken. Okay, for this video, we'll inspect the editing. We'll probably just not talk about the lyrics, which kind of stinks. I'll have to, maybe I can look them up because I really want to know more about the lyrics. Oh, that's a bummer, dude. That's a bummer. But anyway, Cosmic is inspired by a film called Midsommar. So Midsommar is a psychological horror film where a grieving woman joins her boyfriend and friends at a Swedish commune's midsummer festival. As they encounter unsettling rituals and increasingly bizarre customs, the protagonist Danny undergoes a transformative journey that blurs the lines between grief and acceptance, culminating in a chilling conclusion. So basically, to tie this in with the music video, I'm kind of excited to see how this is gonna like tie into the movie. Red Velvet always has the craziest, coolest concepts, but without further ado, let's get more in depth. Like, let's get this reaction started. Sorry, let's keep going. Whoa. Red Velvet has the coolest concepts ever. This is what I love about Red Velvet. They have such unique... Psycho was... I'm pretty sure that was referencing Black Swan, if I remember your comments correctly. That was such an unique, creative idea. And it's like ideas like this that take videos to the next level. Now, this was made by an artist, some kind of artist. They had to animate this, draw it. This is all like... I don't know if it's AI generated. It's probably drawn. Looks insane. That is props to them. And then basically they have her on a green screen. What they could do, yeah, they could have her on a green screen or behind a green screen or in front of a green screen. I cannot talk today. I'm so sorry. It's like 5 a.m. These videos come out so late for me. So they have her in front of a green screen, I'm pretty sure. She's dangling like on these ropes and she's like trying to, you know, she's dangling, making it look like she's actually falling. Alter it with keyframes and like make it look like she's actually falling. They use position keyframes to like key her out, and then they use position keyframes to like push her down or up, and then when she's doing the movement they add motion blur and it looks phenomenal. I mean, it looks really, really cool. So yeah, that's sick. Nice shot too. Ooh. I'll have to watch it again when I can see the lyrics myself, so we'll just break down the editing for this. This is some really, really cool color grading and color correction. The greens are very bright, the darks they're pretty dark, and basically when you're color grading and color correcting, there's ways in Premiere to take a frame or something from a movie and then have it try to like automatically color correct it to the best of its ability to make it look similar. Sometimes it just doesn't work out and it looks like crap, so you have to do it yourself. So it takes a lot of time and effort. Any kind of color grading, color correcting, it does take a lot of work. So it's a crazy thing. Ooh. Ooh, I like that shot. That's a good shot, dude. I just had like a voice crack. I don't even know. I'm going through puberty again at 24. Like, what the heck? Ooh, I like that shot. I love that shot. It's so simple. All she literally did, she probably held a camera or she had it like attached to her body and then she just spun around. She was just spinning around, you know, having a good time. Okay. Cool set too. I like the set. I'm so mad about the lyrics. I just can't, guys. Listen, I'm sorry. I want to see the lyrics. Like, it makes me it's okay. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I love Red Velvet. They're so pretty. They have great concepts. I just love them so much. You know what I mean? It's just so good. Oh. Ooh. I like that. Okay. That's, I like the chorus. That's really good. It's like different. I like that a lot. So I'm noticing a lot of these shots they have this like something I don't see in K-pop too often. They have it on a tripod or they're hand holding the camera and they're kind of like moving and panning it all around. They're doing that a lot. I mean, they do that all the time in K-pop videos, but I mean, it gives it kind of like a different feel. So a lot of people don't know this, but in film, different kind of camera movements serve different purposes. And it's not, and you know, instead of like a lot of people think like just a camera shot is like a camera shot. And there's different types of camera shots that basically mean different things. So when you have the camera moving like really fast like that and it's not just static, it has like an in-depth meaning. It can be more fast-paced, more elegant. It really depends on the scene and the setting. Also, before I keep talking about the video, I also wanted to ask all of you, I want to go on a passionate rant really quickly. This might ruffle a few feathers, I don't know, but so I've been hearing so much controversy. Is SM bad to Red Velvet? I don't know if this is true, but I've been seeing so many comments of people saying like the company treats Red Velvet really bad. I don't know if that's true. I was just curious about that. If they do, please let me know. I don't really know much about the companies of these K-pop groups, but it's kind of intriguing and interesting to know because I mean, this is who they help them make the, you know, the music video, so it's kind of cool to know like what's going on, I guess. This is a cool concept though. I like how they take the idea of like a film and then they put it into a music video. Stray Kids did this as well with The Shining, with Case 143. It was a phenomenal execution. And I did read upon like a Red Velvet a little more, and I heard that Red Velvet added like some kind of reference with The Shining too, which is, if they did, leave a comment. Let me know about that too. I'll react to that. I love The Shining. This is so cool though. The colors, the idea, the shots. I love this, dude. It's beautiful. The beginning I have to warm up to a little bit, but then the chorus slaps right now for me. Trust me, I'll warm up to this easily. Right there, they have this really cool shot. She's just kind of in the dark, really easy. That's probably the sun. That looks like the sun. When you're getting shots like that, typically you want the sun. I mean, it looks the most organic. It just looks good. I mean, just do it. Just do it. You could emulate it by using lights and other things, but typically you're going to want to use the sun. And it just looks the best on the human skin, and you can tell it's the sun most of the time. So they probably had like a keyhole she looked through, and the sun was like beaming through, and she probably had to go blind in that shot. She was probably like dead after that. That's And then they have this weird, it's kind of like a kaleidoscope effect where they use CC sphere eyes or optics compensation. You can kind of like warp the footage. No, they might use that, but it's also a kaleidoscope. A kaleidoscope's an instrument. We talked about this in Giotto's Nude a while back. Ooh. I love the outfits too. Those are beautiful. Wait, I love that outfit, dude. That is a gorgeous outfit. That is phenomenal. I mean, they did a great job on the costume designing for this one. I sound like a freaking Halloween. They just, right here, all they do is they mask out the mirrors so they can put different shots in the mirror. What they probably did, to be honest, was they filmed 3 different shots or whatever, and then they just masked each of them out with the mirrors, and then it gives you that cool look. Gotta say, Wendy is bias wrecking me right now for some reason. I think Irene might be my bias. That color change? Wait, that was sick. They just cued a light, but then they faded it into that is so clean. So they just had a light in the back and they faded it to a different color and it looks so freaking clean. I don't think we've seen that in K-pop. Have we seen that from any music videos? But yeah, that's a sick transition. I love that. Oh, that is gorgeous. What the hell? Okay. We can't do this right now. So they hung up dresses, and I guarantee you that they probably put lights inside of each of the dresses. And then what they could have done is with color correction, they could have turned the highlights up. So you see how there's no highlights on them right now? Like these are glowing. So they either had lights in the dresses, and then on top of that, what they could have done is they could have masked out each dress, and then they kind of add like a glow to it, something like that, and it emphasizes has is like, it's more of, and this is the hard thing about color grading and color correcting in films. There's some shots that you're gonna have to like really like mask out and do like every little bit. Like you have something moving and you want it to glow, you might have to roto brush it and like isolate that subject. But sometimes people in films, they have to do that for like a whole hour film. Like there'll be times they have to redo it again and again. It's like, it's one of the worst things ever. It looks sick though. I love those outfits. Okay, whoever is doing the outfit design on this music video, that person needs to get a hell of a raise right now. These are, I'm gonna just say this right now, I think these are the coolest outfits we've seen in a K-pop music video for the whole year. I don't know if that's gonna like piss anyone off, but I feel like, come on, these are sick, dude. These are, I mean, like for real, these are pretty freaking cool. I love that so much. There's so much to talk about. It's just so good. Okay. So they're just cutting the shots up, the previous shots. They're just cutting different camera shots. So right here, they have a low aperture. I've been seeing this a lot in K-pop music videos, and I've been talking about this a lot over and over and over, because it seems like everyone's doing this kind of trend where they lower their shutter and they expose each individual frame for a longer time, and then they get that cool blurry look. It's so cool. It's like a dazed effect. Oh, that is so smart. And you can see as she stops moving, she goes slower and slower. There's less blur because there's not as much movement, so the frames are, there's no blur. So that's just a cool touch, man. Oh, and then it looks like they added like flowers with that are opaque in the background. What the heck? That is so good. Okay, I'm gonna go back and try to hush a little bit. This is just exciting. I like Sugi too, though. I like them all. Oh, wait. I gotta know what that was, though. I have to know. A shot down there, and then they move it up, and then it looks like they just transition it, cut to a different shot. It looks so good, though. Oh, she's gonna get her. I didn't even notice that. She's like running away from her. Oh. That is just such a beautiful shot. I love that. I gotta say, there's one thing I really, really appreciate about this video. This is the kind of video you don't want to add a lot of editing in. There's a lot of K-pop videos sometimes where they'll just add like a lot of editing in. You know, like this on the screen and this, but it makes sense sometimes. Like it makes sense to have that really cool amount of editing. But in this situation, they do it so flawlessly. They execute the whole project so good, because it's like there doesn't need to be a lot of editing because the color correction looks so good. The color grading, the shots look phenomenal. The outfits are like, I mean, they're stunning, right? In this video, I'm just gonna throw it out there. These are the best outfits in the whole year out of all the K-pop music videos I've seen. Or match cut. That was a nice match cut. Oof, like, look she has. I like it. Why does this remind me of the Weeping Angels from Doctor Who? Only the real ones will know what that show is. That show is so good, dude. It slaps. Those Weeping Angels, though, they creep me out. Oh my god. For real. Very elegant. Whoa. Okay, never mind. So they trip, and then they kind of they rotate. That's in camera. So they rotate it with the camera. They use a levels transition, and then they kind of have this misty, foggy look. So they have a white matte like a white square they put on top, then they mask it and feather it. They get that really, really cool look. Or it could be some kind of film overlay, one of the two. And then they just cut to like a white shot like that and use a vignette. That black stuff around is called a vignette in editing, and it's used so many times in films. It looks so good though. So it's not really a vignette, I guess, in this situation. Gorgeous. Sorry, my cat is on the side of me, guys. This is a beautiful video. Nice overlay. What the heck is this set? Okay, I need to know the lyrics. I am mad. I am so mad. No, I'm looking up the lyrics. I'll be right back. No, I'm gonna cry. Lyrics for this song have yet to be released. I'm literally crying right now. Good vocals on that. So they could have had I honestly, there's many different ways they could have done this. I actually don't know. If I wanted to do a shot like this though, I would have been far back. And what I would have done is I would have had the camera be really high up moving down, or I guess you could kind of do that. You see this, I don't think this is real, this orange part. I think they made that with editing or AI, or in Photoshop there's like an AI you can use. But I think they just made it, honestly. They cut it out, and then the background's like this cool star thing. But then they have this light, this giant ball of light. So the editor kind of had to just add that in. They probably just made a circle, added different effects onto it, put clips on it, and then they used CC Spherize to like make like a fiery look to it. Like they warp the fire. You really have to mess around with it and get into it to make it look good. But they could have had like effects on it called Unite Heat to make it warp a little bit. Like when you have effects like that, you're making the fire warp a little bit. It's kind of hard to explain. It's really something you just kind of have to do. But all I'm gonna say is this, it could be VFX too, but it takes a lot of work to do stuff like that and then color correct it and make it look finalized, you know. Ooh, turn the FPS down on that. Oh, I like this part. We are peaking with creativity in this one. So right here, they lower the FPS on the camera. Typically in music videos, they'll shoot in 24 FPS, so 24 frames per second, so 24 pictures per second, basically. They probably just lowered it, or they could have had a lower shutter. You got to mess around with it. It could be either or. It could be both. I mean, it really depends. Such a cool look. Then they fade those two clips and look like. What a cool freaking concept. Oh, I like that too. That's cute. That's so cute. I talked way too much in this one. Guys, I gotta be honest. Okay, so first of all, did I like the video? That was great. That was awesome. Really good concept. I wish I had the lyrics. It's okay. I'll have to see the whole album and you know, read the lyrics in my free time. I do want to apologize. I've been so behind with comments and different kind of things, so I'm gonna get back to Patreon. I'm gonna get back to comments, more content. So I do apologize. I've just been so busy, but I'm getting like a 3-week break from my job, so I'm gonna have so much time to just get stuff done. I can't wait. If you have any video ideas, let me know. Like honestly, anything you can think of, like K-pop videos. I had this cool idea. I feel like I'm gonna get so much hate for this. What if I did a video where like one of these, like choose your favorite K-pop idol? I did like a reaction of that. I would get like roasted in the comments. People would be slapping me with, oh my God, I gotta do it at some point. But anyway, if you have any ideas, leave some comments below, and thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I did talk a lot in this one, and sorry if this recording was a mess. I'm all over the place right now. But yeah, this was an awesome comeback. That was sick. Red Velvet cooked. Thank you all for watching. Love you all. See you in the next one.